Hello everyone, welcome to our lesson, Language Structures and Conventions. The whole of this week is devoted to preparation for examinations. And in fact, the whole of this lesson is a task because you are going to look at a past question paper. This comes from the May-June 2008 paper. And so we're going to use this as a means of preparing you for your exams. So let's get started. This is the title of this passage, Bet You Did Not Know, Interesting Facts About South Africa. There are many surprising facts about South Africa that are, and there's the first question, 3.1, you have to give the opposite of seldom. So there are many surprising facts about South Africa that are something overlooked or simply not known. And we need the opposite of seldom. Seldom means not very often. So the opposite of seldom will be often. I'm going to write often again because I think it should be a different color. Let's continue. Here are some of these facts to test your 3.2. We have to do something with know. Of our, we've got to do something with amazing, beautiful country. Now what's important is to recognize what skills are being tested. You have a word in brackets here. These facts to test your something. We could say your book, your pen, your boy, your girl. So what we're looking for is a noun. And you need to recognize that that's the skill being tested. So what is the noun from know? Knowledge. Good. Of our amazing, beautiful country. Now, if you had a comma there, then amazing would be perfectly correct. What part of speech is beautiful? It's an adjective. So, if we had amazing as an adjective, that would be fine. Amazing and beautiful and country. But there isn't a comma here. So amazing is not describing country, it's describing beautiful. What describes an adjective in English? An adverb. Ah, so that's what's being tested. So what's the adverb from amazing? Well, how do we generally create an adverb in English? Well, usually we add ly. So is amazingly an adverb? Yes, it is. So, if we go back and just check the whole sentence, here are some of these facts to test your knowledge of our amazingly beautiful country. We start with the first fact. The rocks around Barberton, Mpumalanga, 3.4, something with B, some of the 3.5, three little dots, ancient in the world. Look at the sentence again. The rocks around Barberton in Mpumalanga, some of the ancient in the world. Right. Well, it's quite clear that that be means we've got to give the verb. So what is the verb from be? What is the subject? The subject is rocks. So we don't say the rocks be some. We say the rocks are some. And why am I choosing the present tense? Why not the rocks were some? Because the rocks are always there, so it's present tense. Some of the ancient in the world. Now, what is the examiner looking for here? Looking for degrees of comparison. The rocks are some of the more ancient? No, some of the most ancient in the world. So we're looking for the degree of comparison there. Let's continue. We're still talking about the rocks in Barberton. The formations, that's of the rocks, are over 3 million year old. Well, surely that's easy. The formations are over 3 million, not 1 year, but 3 million, lots of years old. So in this lesson, we've looked at vocabulary. You needed to know seldom, and the opposite of seldom would be often. You have revised parts of speech like nouns and adverbs, and you have looked at the verb and at the degree of comparison. So you need to see that in this language section of your exam, you're tested on a variety of different language structures. We're going to continue about the rocks in Barberton and the bet you don't know in the next lesson. Join me then. From me, bye-bye.